Hey Aquarians, this is Hal for HES Ultimage, and this is your Spirit Tarot forecast for the month of August. For personal readings, hit the link below. Okay guys, so you have a whole ton of cards here for your reaping. Okay, and they're technically like two very large sets, so they're just trying to like show me right now how they want me to do it, because again, there are a whole lot here. There are probably like 20 cards in reaping alone, okay? So we're gonna do first top of those two, then we'll do the other set when it's time. Okay. All right, give me 1 minute, because again, there are a lot here, and I'm gonna have to order them. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay. Cool. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. Okay. Give me 1 more minute. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right. Sorry, guys. Like, there are a lot of cards here, and I have to get them. Okay, cool. Had to get them in perfect order, okay? Okay, cool. All right, they're starting me off here. Okay, so first one is, they're saying this card in particular is the concept of jealousy, okay? And reaping's a really, really large set, so don't worry, we're gonna get the message through either way. I mean, you know, the big picture is what winds up coming through. And looking at each other is the other card, but they're focusing on the term other. So the idea is that you might be drawing comparisons to other people this month that you need to put an end to, yeah. Because the other card they wanted to draw into those two was the Death card. So the idea is you do want to make an end to comparisons that you're drawing to other people or other people's lives in the month of August in particular for Aquarians, because for some reason that's going to be a big theme about what has to come after that. Like, there's a big learning curve or learning process that's happening that's meant to bring you into, yeah, better territory when you're moving forward. Because again, this moves into other energies like your inner guidance and mystic union. So it's like the idea is you have to evolve beyond the process of comparison to other people, right? Okay. All right, cool. Okay, because then the other two in that particular set are failure and then obsession. Yeah. And they're showing me that the failure and obsession together, it's like a cycle. So again, if you only focus on what other people have, in comparison to what you have, even because it doesn't have to be money, it could be personality, it could be intelligence, it could be beauty, other things like that. If you always compare yourself to other people, then you'll never be able to evaluate yourself upon your own merits. So again, you have to put an end to any kind of habits, you know, in the month of August, put an end to those habits. That way you can have, you know, greater empowerment later on. Okay, we're going to do these two. Okay, all right. I'm going to do the next set, wow, of reaping. And these are a lot, okay? Okay, really good. Ha! I figured they were going to use that one. Wow, okay, all right. And it's funny, because when I had all these cards, I was like, oh my god, there are so many cards here. And they're like, you'll get it, you'll figure it out. Now I'm seeing the big picture. Okay. Okay, they're saying I can complete this one, which was the other part of that prior sector that I was describing to you. Your inner guide and mystic union being a big part of overcoming that envy energy, jealousy energy. Because again, the idea is that you need to overcome comparisons that you're drawing between yourself and other people in order to better understand everything that you do have. There we go. All right, okay. All right, gonna do the next big set. All right. So we have, yeah, okay. All good in that one. Okay, so next card sets we have are, yeah, the card's name is Deception, but, like, it's about holding on to feelings without showing your true feelings, okay? So it has to, in this case, it really has to do with feelings of, um, inferiority, I would say, based upon, okay, and they're bringing in the failure cards. The idea is feelings of inferiority that you might feel, that are generated by the success of other people, okay? Um, then it's paired with Tomb of Love, which in this case represents ideas of separations. Um, and then we've got the family. So again, it has to do with comparing yourself to other people in this case. Family can be family, but it can also be friends. The idea is that, again, your comparisons that you draw upon the merit of your own life based upon other people's lives is creating a big hurdle this month of August, and you need to overcome those comparisons. And they literally kind of give the energy of why me, as far as like why don't I have what this person has, or why am I in the circumstances that I'm in. Um, Instead of that person's circumstances, you do really have to overcome that because it's about seeing what you really have, and then that's where everything grows. Okay. All right, give me a second. I want to see if there's anything else that they want to. Okay, they really want me to show you this card. It's towards the it's in the end set of reaping, and it's luxury. That's where I keep getting that message of, seeing everything that you do have, realizing that the more that you honor and love what you already possess, the better you'll feel and the richer you will feel in all aspects of life, okay? All right, cool. Okay, what else am I gonna do? Oh, they want me to draw these together. Failure with luxury, because it's showing the polarities of the two cards. It's kind of like it's in the eye of the beholder, yeah. If you want to consider yourself, because that's the thing too, because at the end of the day, when it comes to comparisons, it's in your eye of appraisal that you consider yourself somehow less fortunate, okay? Um, and again, it doesn't have to be about money or career. It could be about, oh, I wish I looked like this person, or oh, I wish I had a boyfriend or girlfriend like this person. It's about being able to see everything that you possess on your own and being able to see the worth in that, okay? All right, give me a second. Okay. Now they want me to bring in this card, prayer, okay? And again, in this case, I think it has to do with that idea of like when people would pray before, yeah, when people would pray before bed about everything that they're grateful for. I think that's going to kind of have to be your mantra for this month. Yeah. Yeah, because for you to be able to reaffirm everything that you're grateful for and everything that you have is going to be really important in you. Yeah, joining with the higher vision for yourself, because they showed me Mystic Union when I was talking about that. So the idea is in August, you want to be very grateful for everything you have and to really erase the feelings of failure or lack of achievement that you might feel and focus on the bigger picture and greater light of your circumstances. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, now I'm bringing together the whole last line here of reaping, even though we've got a few more too. All right, so we've got the young bride, the courage of love, prayer, which I already touched on, the universe, and luxury. Okay? Give me 1 second because I'm just going to bring these all together, but yeah. Okay, cool. And I was already getting, yeah, the picture of this, but the idea is when it comes to the big picture and everything, and seeing the big picture again, this month, and I'm sorry I'm like a broken record right now, but it's really important. Um, that you reflect upon all of your blessings, okay? Really big theme. Okay, all right. And for Young Bride and Courage of Love, they're focusing on young and courage. So I think the idea is, even if you're in your circumstances in a place where it's like you still feel like you're not as far ahead as everybody else, or that you're less developed in some way, that you have the courage to not only see what you do have, but also to put greater stock in what you already possess. Okay, so in that case, just to give you some examples, if it has to do with, okay, maybe you think a person's more stylish than you, or more attuned to presenting themselves physically than you, then that's something that you want to see. Okay, what are my best assets and how do I refine those best assets? That's the same as in a career situation. If you're interviewing and you go, oh, all these other people have these qualities, then what are my best qualities and how do I highlight them? And how do I put more and greater stock into them? Because of the fact that you need to understand that you can be a success in your own right, and that you already possess things that can give you a greater advantage in life, okay? Everybody has natural abilities and natural beauty and everything like that, and it's just a matter of choosing to honor those things and not to feel like you have less than you actually have. Okay, good. All right, cool. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to see what else I'm being prompted into. Okay, and here's the other thing, and they want for me to go into this. They showed me the word love and then the failure, and it's the idea of attachment to different thought cycles in relation to, it's a kind of like martyrdom, but not quite. When people are in such a cycle of self-defeating, right, that then they make everything impossible. In August, you really have to focus on what is possible and what you can do to improve your own situation. And again, it has to do with not comparing yourself to other people is going to be what helps you improve your situation a lot more. And not think so much about what you don't have. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We're going into the next set here. Aha. Okay, here we go. Integrity, the Chariot, and the Star. Okay, and right now integrity is already showing me in a big way what we've already been discussing. Part of integrity is you evaluating yourself upon your own merits and not comparing your merits to those of others. Okay? With the Chariot and the Star being tied to it, yeah. It has to do with the fact that your own ability to achieve is being controlled or hindered by those habits of comparison, okay? So again, you have to remove any attachments in relation to your perception of your own life if it's about your limitations. Okay, good. Because right now it feels like you're attached to the idea that you're limited. And the idea is to remove yourself from that. Because if you will always only accept that you're limited, you'll never go beyond it. Okay. Okay. All right. Haha. And here we go. Next bonus card, the initial difficulty. Okay, initial difficulty. And this, in this case, has to do with the comparisons you draw into others. So this is really the initial hurdle and also the key hurdle for you for August. The point is that if you can't identify where your problem's coming from, then you can't solve it. In this case, your problem is really just coming from the fact that you're drawing that comparison. In which case, if you stop drawing the comparisons, or rather, if you focus on your own merits, it's a lot easier, okay? Okay. High trumps now. All right, give me a moment. All right, and there we go. All right. Okay, and I'm just gonna start, yep, throwing them at you because I'm getting the big picture now. Here we go. First set of high trumps, Prince of Swords, Prince of Wands. And it's funny because Prince of Wands is all about dynamic energy, like, hey, look at me, how awesome I am. Seeing a theme here, guys? um, so it's about being able to feel that much more bold, dynamic, and confident. Prince of Swords is about energy that's in a lot of different directions, pulling in a lot of different places, especially ideas and thoughts. So I think the idea is, again, for you to be able to identify your best traits and then to focus on those and allow your mind to be focusing on those regions, okay? Cause again, the idea is for you to be building your confidence this month, yep. So that way you exit comparisons and exit feelings of, your limitations, because again, they keep bringing me back to the failure card. And the whole point of that card is that you feel like you've already lost the battle, and it's like because you see that somebody else is further ahead in the game than you. And it's funny that I was already using the sprinter kind of images, like hurdles, because at the end of the day, it feels like you already feel like other people are winning the race, so why should you even bother trying? And it's kind of like even, okay, because I want to give you the image of a horse race now. In horse races, somebody can be stuck in the back almost the entire race, and then all of a sudden they pull ahead and they win or they place, okay? That's kind of the whole point of this, you know? Yeah, and they showed me the word courage. So the point for, again, Aquarians for August is you need to be able to have the willpower, or even just the will to try, is really what you have to come into. And part of that is recognizing, the biggest part of that this month is recognizing what your own virtues are and what your own skills and abilities are, okay? Next set of high trumps. Success, contemplation, and prudence. Yeah, and prudence, they're already telling me, is that what carried over from the luxury card. It's all about what you see in yourself and how you see your own skills and abilities, okay? And again, seeing how much you have to offer other people. Contemplation, so again, it's about thinking that out and illuminating your own best traits and qualities and learning how to better stock those and stock into them. And then success. Okay, so this really is the key as far as you being able to better perceive your own opportunities and your own potential, okay? Because again, at the end of the day, it's about you being able to be more in your mojo, all right? Okay, give me a second because we've got more. What are we going to go into? Yeah, they're bringing me back to the failure and the courage. So again, the idea is overcome the blocks that you have with the comparisons in order to have greater courage towards accepting your own potential and your own merits, okay? It's really big. Yeah, and they're literally saying you must break through, okay? Alright. Alright, give me a second. Aha, man. Don't you hate it when I'm so totally in line with what's about to happen? Here we go. Energy surrounding you. Uniqueness. Seriously. And then, science and root of earth. Okay, so this is exactly what we've been discussing, and I'm just gonna, knock you around with it even more, because it's been everything I've been talking about. Uniqueness is all about your ability to see your own value and, what you have that others don't have, and in an internal sense. So it's not about comparing. It's about you going, I know this is special to me, and I'm going to use it to the greatest of my advantages, okay? And then here we go. Science has to do with pulling one's resources. It's kind of like the Knights of the Round Table idea, where it's like different forces come together to create a greater force of power. Paired with Root of Earth, it shows your ability to improve your own situation and manifest better things on a physical level. And physical, I mean bringing it into reality. So again, whether it has to do with beauty, career, social things, status, money, etc. All those different areas, it's about pulling your resources in order to honor and appreciate and put greater stock in and greater effort, because I feel like effort's kind of important here with the courage aspect, that you put greater effort into your own ability to feel that you have the confidence and the not even just the confidence and drive, but the self-worth to get what you think you deserve, or what other people deserve that you feel you don't deserve for some reason. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. Okay, action. And here we go again, guys. The Magus paired with Root of Water. Magus has to do with, seeing how many skills you have, juggling those skills, using them to your best advantage. And Root of Water, again, it has to do with you being able to come from a better emotional place when it comes to how you see your own self and how you see your life, again, when you're doing those comparisons, to stop doing those comparisons. And they drew a veil over the picture in this card that has the other people. So the idea is to really, okay, we're back to the horse racing analogy, put your blinders on, and focus on your own merits and qualities. Okay. All right. Huh. All right, here we go. Reflection is trust. Okay? And again, that's trusting. Sorry, I know people are going to be like, why are you showing them so fast? Sorry, guys. When I'm tapped in, I'm tapped in. Trust, in this case, has to do with you, again, trusting your own merit and your own worth. Okay? Okay, energy you're bringing. Wow. Really, really good, because this is very encouraging towards what you really need. Intimacy paired with source. Okay? So I think in this case it really has to do with digging deeper in yourself, again, to see your own merits, to see your own qualities, and to see that those are a bigger deal than you seeing what other people have or how far along other people are, okay? Yeah, okay. And they literally said obsessing about what other people have is really bad. So you need to just get out of it completely. And this month in particular, this is going to be a big thing. So, okay. Mid-trumps or last. Give me a second. Wow, okay. All right, yep, okay. Okay. All right, so this is a part of the remedy energy again. We've got innocence of the child and cohesion, but innocence is what they want me to focus on with cohesion. So again, the idea is, bond in more to your inner purity, as far as that you don't compare yourself. Again, you have to see the sanctity, holiness, beauty of who you are as an individual without comparing that to other people's traits, or to other people as a whole even. Because you might even think just all people have more than you have, even beyond just one person. So you need to get over that cycle, that habit, okay? All right. Then we've got the Emperor. This shows control. This shows grounding. This shows focus. This is literally, in this deck, the order of nature. And it's even represented by, like, a compass in the background, measuring instruments, etc. Again, showing not just balance and a measured approach to how you do comparisons, but that you really pull yourself back from all of that. And again, it's about structure. The structure has to do with you being able to control your own habits when it comes to comparisons, okay? All right, give me a second. I want to see if there's anything else that they want me to bring forth here. Okay. They're having me bring back the integrity and the courage cards. So again, the biggest focus for you is to, again, keep your eyes on your own paper in this case and really focus on what your best traits are instead of what everybody else has. And again, think about that image again of, or idea of, that nightly prayer where people would say everything they're thankful for. I would say that's the best way of you putting things into perspective. Okay, all right. Okay, so again, to kind of wrap up, they brought me back to those failure and courage cards. So again, you really want to move past any feelings of insecurity or insignificance that you have towards where other people are in their life, or what other people have achieved, or what other people possess that you feel you don't possess. Because again, it's going to take bravery for you to see all the things that you have to offer, and that is what matters far greater than what you see in others, okay? All right. Okay, cool. Making sure that I was just checking in with them. So that said, again, just focus on your own skills and abilities this month and learn how to detract from the comparisons you make with others, and you will see that you will do much better by the end about being able to see everything that you have, and the courage to possess with moving forward with anything where you want to feel better about what you have to bring to other people. Okay. All right. That said, I do personal readings. If you want one, hit the link below. Hope you do. And I hope you have a very empowered month. I'll see you later.